My channel. I am Tristin Chanel, and for today's video I'm going to do a basic makeup tutorial, just something that I wear every single day. I've actually evolved a lot from the basic eyeliner and mascara that I usually just wound up going to. This look is just something fast that I can use when I'm going to school during the day. Just need something to basically cover up the blemishes that I do have, because you know, I can get self-conscious sometimes, but I mean, every woman has their moments where they get self-conscious, right? Well, don't forget to like my video, share this with your friends, and comment down below if you have any questions from me, or if there's anything else that you guys would like to see me put inside of some of my videos. All right, well, let's get started. I like to start with just my base primer by Maybelline. It's called Master Prime. This is just gonna help so your makeup isn't all clumpy when you put on your foundation. The next product is my Collab No Flaw Cream Concealer. I use this concealer to basically cover up my bigger blemishes and my spots that are really going to show after I put on my concealer. This is usually where I go ahead and take my concealer and actually put it underneath of my eyes in like a triangle motion, and then on my T-line and in the middle of my nose. But I do that a little bit later on in the video, so just bear with me for now. I just like to take my beauty blender and just blend that in. Next, I am going to use my Collab Meet Your Matte, my Velvet Foundation. This foundation, you usually don't need to use concealer with it at all, but I prefer to make sure that I can cover up my spots before I put on my foundation. I just take my concealer brush and lightly go over my face. I try to move in circles just so it spreads out evenly, but that's just a personal preference. I sometimes go a little bit farther out from my eyes just to make sure that when I blend it, it all blends good together, and by the time I put my highlighter on, it still gives it a little of a lighter touch so you can see it. Here I'm going to begin to fill in the rest of my face. Next, I like to go in and contour my face with Maybelline's Master Contour. I usually only use a contour out of here, and I get my blush and my highlight from a different product. I'm just going to apply it right underneath of my cheekbones and then around my forehead line, just so my forehead doesn't look so big. I also like to apply it to my jawline and to my neck to make sure that it stands out on my jawline and that my neck blends in. And all I'm doing here is just blending everything in all together. And for my eyebrows, I like to use Maybelline's Total Temptation. This color itself matches pretty well. It's a 315, a deep brown. I have a hard time finding a color that actually matches my brows to look okay, but this one seems to go pretty good. I've never really sat down and took the time to learn how to do my eyebrows, so it's more of like a trial and error type of thing. I don't think they look too bad, but I definitely don't have eyebrows that look like they came out of a magazine. I like to use Maybelline's Fit Me powder. It's a 310 Sun Beige. This actually, I just put it right over top of everything to give it a finishing touch that really gets rid of that extra oily skin. The blush I use is a Romantic Rose powder blush. It is by Milani. I got it from Walmart. I think it was like maybe like 10 bucks. I'm not for sure, but I really like it. And my highlighter. So I got my highlighter from Walmart. It's actually e.l.f. brand and I love it. I don't know what it is about highlighter, but I can get highlighter from anywhere and fall in love. I love highlighter. You can never have too much highlighter. For some of the finishing touches, I'm just adding some concealer to underline my eyebrows just to give them more of a defined look. Here I'm just going to apply my basic eyeshadow. I literally do one layer of eyeshadow. I'm not too big of a fan of eyeshadow, but it pulls the rest of the look together. And again, I use e.l.f. for my eyeliner. I got that in a trio package that had liquid eyeliners that came in it too. For my mascara, I am going to use Maybelline, the Spider Effect Volume Express mascara. And lastly, I like to get a outline of my lips. My top lip really isn't that big, so I definitely have to pump it up somehow. And this, ladies and gents, is my final product.